Anyone who's ever tried will tell you that it's hard work starting up a new business. The expenses, the time and effort, the risk, so many things can go wrong. It usually takes a good idea, plenty of perseverance, and a little luck to achieve success. Renaat Marchand is a Belgian entrepreneur who has all of those things. He's the owner and creator of Wannawafel, and he'll share his unique story of how a TV show and social media have taken his little idea that started from a food cart to the big leagues.
Officially we started in February last year with the cart, and that was our first event was the curling event, Tournament of Hearts on Quadra Street in the miserable weather. We were there with 4 people. The sales were horrible, and that was the first start. And then after, since March, I had a spot in the Inner Harbor by the Wax Museum. That was all with one trailer how we started, and then once that season was over last year, I decided I could feel from people that they were in need of waffles, and they asked me, what are we going to do in the winter? And that's the reason why I opened up the waffle store here. That was just 2 days before Christmas. So this store is not even a year old yet. So
in his first year, Marchand and his authentic Belgian waffle business was selected to go on CBC's Dragon's Den, where they decided whether or not his business was worth an investment.
I got selected here in Victoria, and then our son was still in Ottawa University. So I sent him a message that we had to go to Toronto together. So I didn't want to bring the whole family, it was to save costs too. Driving there was wonderful to do father-son relationship, to get some quality time together. We didn't do anything else than driving, filling up the gas, and eating and sleeping, and that's about it. We weren't any tourists, but then once we were there and I knew that my trailer was working, that the equipment was working, I was able to bake waffles the day before on the boardwalk right outside the CBC building, and from then on I gained a lot of confidence. I was so sure that everything, my dough was there, my cart was there, my oven worked, and since then I was very confident. I don't know, like the satisfaction after, maybe you saw it at the show, like I got big time emotional there, like it's just, I think, normal from where I came from, like probably a financial crisis too that we had 2 years ago, like we had to come up with a new plan, and that it was going to take off like this, I could have never imagined it. I was hoping, I was dreaming big, but this was the fastest route I could ever go. We have visitors here from Ontario, from Edmonton, Calgary. Oh, you saw it on TV, we want to try it out, and they saw the response from the Dragons on TV too, so they, that sells the waffle much easier than to. No, the response has been great.
Marchand was given $100,000 in exchange for 50% ownership to Jeff Treliving of Dragon's Den, but he didn't let this newfound success go to his head. After being introduced to some new forms of social media, his thoughts are on enriching his business and community.
It helps the business for sure. Like if whoever's not convinced about Twitter or Facebook, it works a lot. It's I think the fun part for people is that they can be part of your business. I think that's one of the most important aspects. They can interact with what happens. You send them a little message, not per se about your business, but something point of interest. Like you can talk about somebody else. It doesn't have to be your own business, and it's actually as simple as a conversation. That's all you need to do, and people appreciate that you're involved. Like now we're involved with the Watoto people from Uganda. They're over here. We were there this morning for their breakfast. We're gonna bake waffles tomorrow morning for them, and tonight they have their show here in Victoria. So and I felt like Brett Wilson already, like I'm not a millionaire and I don't have any money at this point, but that's the fun part for my business now, that I feel that I'm going to be able to help the community, help all kind of others. Just like it's, don't tell everybody because otherwise they're all going to be here soon. But no, I'm really open for that, and if I make too much money, I will share it for sure.
Renaat Marchand's may be a true rags to riches story, but only time will tell how far he and his waffles will go. This is Justin Doyle for v3world.net. v3world.net.